So it's Dan Varlan with Jack Redfern alongside him, and then Julius Stankowiak and Fred Burden. Here they come then. Race 2 for the juniors begins. Do they jump the start this time? No, Dan Varlan keeps it clean. And, Julius Stankowiak up to second. Brilliant start once again from the pole. But here come our lightweight runners. It's Callum Bendelow that starts just ahead of Lewis. Into turn 1 they go. Brilliant start from Bendelow as James King tries to get up the inside. Of Lewis Blench, that's it. I was trying to remember what Lewis's last name was. I nearly said Lewis Sludge there, which would have been embarrassing. But Lewis Blench, though, just holds on through the turn 3 hairpin as they all come rushing through to the lightweight pack. But it's the juniors, they're going to reappear over the hill, and it is Dan Varlan leading and Julius Stankowiak defending from Jack Redfern. Redfern trying to go around the outside all the way through turn 9, but can't quite break late enough into turn 10. And there we go, a little bit of frustration there for Jack Redfern. But Julius Stankowiak, an electric start. This is what she had been hoping to do in the first race. Now she's getting the chance to execute here. Can she keep up with Dan Varlan and challenge for the win? That would be a really, really good story to see her take another win here. Mistake! There we go from Lewis Blench through turn 10, and that gives James King second position. And the King's brother racing driver now has a clear road to attack Callum Bendelow. Bendelow will be very, very determined to hold on to this win after a slightly disappointing race 1 where he couldn't quite get into among the front runners. Now he is in the box seats and he just has to make sure he stays there. Let's not forget as well about the pack behind. We have got, let's see. Eliot Tuesley behind Bendelow, behind King and the other runners. What's the gap between Varlan and Stankowiak? It's 1.4 seconds as they cross the line. Stankowiak also starting to gap Jack Redfern now. And Bendelow under real pressure from James King. Another great exit from James King, but he raises his hand in consternation as Lewis Blench gives him a little bump. Eliot Tuesley is still challenging the top 4. Impressive stuff from Eliot. And King now almost having to defend again from Blench into the first chicane of 2 and 3. And Eliot Tuesley trying to make a move for third position in class. On car 114, did Tuesley get through? No, he didn't. Jamie Shimmer Chase has taken advantage as well and gotten through as well. So then, jump start for 102 and 110, it's showing on the board. That's Julius Stankowiak and Frederick Burden. And Julius Stankowiak is going to be livid with that. Move up the inside from kart 122 on kart 109. That is, let me have a look. I think that was, 2 anonymous drivers. So I'll have to figure out who they are from the junior class. I'm going to assume they were just behind Zach Hassan as we see our lightweight class going through, and it's King that's taken the lead. Sorry about that. James King has snatched it away from Callum Bendelow in the last sector there while I was looking away. And now it is Blench that is starting to close on Bendelow as well. So James King is looking to double up here and take 2 wins in a row. Julius Stankowiak, will she have to serve a drive-through, or will she carry on and try and fight back against this time penalty? We could also see Julius Stankowiak fight out in the stewards room. Anaxtopolis is right behind Sam Mackinson. And I think Aston Lupton is in that battle as well. Yeah, Aston Lupton in 5th, ahead of Alfie Shrub, sorry. As you see, Bendelow, oh, well over the curb at the final corner. Raises his hand to apologise almost. But it looks like Bendelow's having to drive out of his skin to hold on to that second position. He's got 7 minutes in which he needs to do that. Left in the race, of course. But Daniel Varlan continuing to match the times of Julius Stankowiak. 1.6 seconds is the gap. But of course, Stankowiak and Frederick Burden could be in for a bunch of time penalties at the end of this one. So Stankowiak, if it's only a 5-second penalty for jumping the start, then Stankowiak needs to make sure that she can keep the gap to not just Jack Redfern, but Aston Lupton and Alfie Shrub, as well as Zach Hassan spins the wheels, chasing down cart number 109, who's gotten ahead of him now into 7th position overall. Meanwhile, James King starting to stretch his legs in the lead of lightweight, ahead of Bendelow, who's leading a train of Lewis Blench, Jamie Shearman Chase, and Eliot Tuesley. Anyway, 6 minutes left on the clock now. You can see Bendelow tightening up at the wheel of cart 107. Meanwhile, Daniel Varlan continuing to enjoy life at the front. No penalty hanging over him on this occasion. We're still not exactly sure if Varlan won the last junior race as well. Stankowiak trying to make the best of a difficult situation here, as is Frederick Burden, who's actually got big disadvantage, still stuck behind Jack Redfern. Oh, Sam Mackinson doing that free-wheel drift. It was Mackinson, of course, who's fighting away with Zach Hassan, and then it's Anastopoulos. And I believe Oliver Coe as well in 10th. Oh, Jamie Shearman Chase trying to make a move as they're all getting so bunched up behind Callum Bendelow. Jamie Shearman Chase making a bid for 3rd place. And oh dear, Lewis Blench has lost out big time there, as he tries to dive back up the inside of Jamie Shearman Chase. And now we see, somebody else getting involved in this battle too. Along with is Eliot Tuesley. It's cart 108, of course. That could be Barry Lakes. So Barry Lakes really opportunistic there. Meanwhile, the gap between Varlan and Stankowiak, 2 seconds now. Varlan consistently a couple of tenths quicker per lap. But Julia's well and truly dropping Jack Redfern 5 seconds behind her, and that's exactly what she needs to do. So she's recovering well here. Mind you, if it's a 10-second penalty, it could be rendered a bit irrelevant for jumping the start. I should look up what the jump start penalty is, but Callum Bendelow still defending vociferously from both Barry Lakes and from the other driver that was attacking him, which was, of course, Eliot Tuesley and Jamie Shearman Chase. Anyway, 3.5 minutes left to go. And that's Aston Lupton really starting to challenge Frederick Burden. By going over the curbs, no less. Sam Mackinson starting to gap Anastopoulos. Zach Hassan has dropped back here a couple of positions. Callum Bendelow continuing to defend that second position as if his life depends on it. And Lewis Blench not able to get through. Barry Lakes looks over his shoulder at Jamie Shearman Chase. But time rapidly starting to run out here in our 5th race of the day, if memory serves, or is it 6th race of the day? Either way, lightweight and juniors race 2. Has sort of settled into a bit of a rhythm here, although Aston Lupton is throwing the absolute kitchen sink at trying to get past Frederick Burden. He might not have to. Burden's got that penalty for jumping the start. But Frederick Burden has just got to keep it together for the next 2 minutes to hold on to 4th position. And juniors, as Bendelow again tries to keep Lewis Blench at bay. Barry Lakes also trailing the two of them as Jamie Chase sees off Eliot Tuesley. And with just under 2 minutes left to go, Bendelow's best hope is to back Blench into Barry Lakes here, I think. Adam Barras, meanwhile, is in a little bit of a fight with Brandon Barker right at the back of the field. So Brandon Barker has been a lot weaker than of course he got promoted from the previous split, I believe. Or do we not have the promotion split thing anymore? But yeah, Brandon Barker really struggling to keep Barras at bay. Yep. So the penalty for jump start, insufficient gap to the car in front is definitely 5 seconds. So Stankowiak has pulled just a 5-second gap to Jack Redfern, I think, although it's very tight. We are on the last lap now. Bendelow continues to defend from Blench, and Barry Lakes is well and truly upon them as well with that dark red visor. Jamie Chase still defending from Eliot Tuesley as well. It's been a fantastic, a cracking fight for second place in the lightweight class. But Dan Varlan is definitely going to win for real this time, even if race 1 is taken away from him and given to Jack Redfern. Here we go then. Through the last couple of corners now. It will be Daniel Varlan that's going to take his second win in a row on the road. And fabulously well earned at Milton Keynes there. Julia Stankowiak is going to finish second on the road. Is she 5 seconds ahead of Jack Redfern? That's the big mystery here. I think so. I think she might have just done it there. Fred Burton finishes 4th on the road, ahead of Aston Lupton, but he's got the 5-second penalty too. Alfie Shrub takes 6th position. And here comes James King. King is actually ahead of Hassan to win the lightweight class by a country mile as Bendelow's backing them all up. Here comes Callum Bendelow to hold on to 2nd position. A great defensive drive from Callum Bendelow, but the wind slipped through his fingers when James King got through there. He did just about to keep Blench, enough to keep Blench behind. As Chris Phillips, he's going to finish behind Adam Barras. My goodness, so that puts Phillips as our final finisher.
All right, we're joined with Daniel here. How did that one go for you?
It went quite good. Got a really good start, managed to pull away straight away, and just the rest of the race just consistent and eking out the gap.
Yeah, you're really putting in some fast lap times out there. You managed to break that toe, you managed to put in fast laps. Do you know where you're starting for the last one?
I think I'm on pole. I'm pretty sure I did the fast lap, so...
You're pretty comfortable starting pole. That's 3 times today, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so far I've won both races on track. Unfortunately, I got a penalty in race 1. I'm going to look on the GoPro footage and decide if I'm making the pole or not, but hopefully I can get the win again in race 3 and it shouldn't matter, the penalty in race 1, and yeah.
Yeah, well, good luck for race 3. I wish you all the best, and hopefully you do the same as you've done in every single race today.
Thank you.
All right, we're joined with James King. 1-1, 1-2. Going well for you today?
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, just I think starting first in the last one as well. So yeah, quite happy so far. It's been really good.
Do I have to tell you the bad news that I think you're starting second? You missed. Yeah, I think you've missed out by like 2 100ths or something like that. So I might be wrong, so I don't really want to tell you the bad news.
Who do you think?
I don't have my phone, so I can't tell you now. I don't know if you want to have a quick look.
Hopefully, I've been sent it by Luke. I haven't. Okay, right.
But yeah, at least it's the front row though. It's not fair. I mean, where did you start in that last one
Third
there?
in both.
Third
in both. So I can. Yeah, I should be alright.
Well, you've won many races here. You've won them from all over the grid. I mean, how does this compare to the 24-hour or the 6-hour that you did by yourself? I'm sure a lot easier.
I normally struggle in heats, to be honest. I'm definitely prefer endurance racing. It's yeah, longer term, bit of patience and stuff. So I'm getting better at heats slowly, but yeah, it's not my preferred style.